While exploring eBay for mini ITX NAS motherboards, I found an interesting option from MSI. This is an OEM motherboard, which means there is no official MSI page for it. Still, it looked attractive, so I decided to buy it. Let's take it out of the box and see what it is and how to use it. Look at this tiny beauty, a mini ITX motherboard with 4 memory slots. This is only possible because the motherboard uses a laptop SOD DDR4 memory standard. So here, theoretically, we could have 128 gigs of RAM, but I am not sure if 32 GB modules will be supported by the motherboard. Also, we here have 4 SATA ports, and also here we have a slim SAS, which means we can have 4 extra SATA. The CPU installed here is Xeon E3 1220V6. This is a 4-core 4-thread CPU with or without iGPU, I don't remember. But it means that it is LGA 1151 socket first version. So technically it shall be possible to modify the BIOS and install here those mobile mutants with the 6 or 8 cores, such as QTJ2 or maybe a standard desktop Intel 8000-9000 CPU. The BIOS chip is located over here, so it shall be possible to plug in and read the BIOS. In terms of rear side I/O, we are unfortunately very limited, only 2 USB 3 ports and 2 Ethernet ports. As far as I know, both of the Ethernet adapters are just 1 gigabit Ethernet. At the same time, we also have a VGA output, which comes from this ASPEED AST1400, so even if the CPU does not have iGPU, we still have a basic video output. On the back side of the motherboard, we unfortunately do not have an M.2 slot, so there is no space for M.2 NVMe SSD. Here though I see another chip which might be BIOS, so I'm not sure if this is BIOS or if this is BIOS. I will have to try to read both of them and see what's in there. Also, I have my hopes that this PCI Express X16 slot supports bifurcation, and in that case we can install both NVMe SSDs and 2.5 or 10 gigabit Ethernet adapters. For USB, if we need more, we here have a USB 3.0 header, a USB 2.0 header, and I think this is the front panel jumper, so it's not another USB header. This is a TPM header, so if someone wants to install Windows 11 on this old hardware, it is possible with an external TPM adapter. If you're interested in this MSI MS-S1431 motherboard, then feel free to follow my main channel. I hope to publish a detailed review of this motherboard there. Of course, if the motherboard turns out to be complete trash, I will not bother.